Hey, Internet! Buckle up, because today we're diving into the dark side of mobile history. Forget sleek iPhones and fancy foldables. We're talking about phones so ugly, they make your toaster look futuristic. Welcome to the 15 ugliest phones that somehow got made. Let's go! Imagine a phone designed by a committee of toddlers on a sugar rush. The Kids SF001 was supposed to be cute, playful, and kid-friendly. Instead, it looks like a walkie-talkie from 1983 had a fling with a plastic toy from a cereal box. The buttons are massive, the color scheme is pure chaos, and it screams, "I cost $3.99 and 2 tokens at Chuck E. Cheese." Samsung said, "What if our phone opened sideways?" but also didn't make sense. The P110V was like a confused mini laptop that wanted to be cool but ended up in tech limbo. Opening it felt like solving a Rubik's Cube. Sideways clamshell action that made people think you were unfolding a sandwich. Functional? Maybe. Stylish? Absolutely not. Ah yes, the Nokia 3300A. Part MP3 player, part calculator, part war crime. They took the screen, split the keyboard in two, and said, "Yep, that's symmetry." Texting on this thing felt like typing with your elbows while blindfolded. But hey, at least it played polyphonic ringtones like a champ. The phone that said, "Let's be fashionable," and ended up looking like an alien bar of soap. Its teardrop shape made it impossible to hold without accidentally pressing 5 buttons. And don't even try dialing. The keypad was wrapped around the screen like it was trolling you. Peak form over function. But even the form is sus. This one was like LG sneezed and accidentally invented a sliding phone. You had to slide the top up to see the screen, revealing more questions than answers. The proportions were off, the buttons looked like they were melting, and the whole phone gave early cyberpunk flop energy. This phone had a genius idea. Hide a full QWERTY keyboard under a flip-out screen. Cool in theory. In practice, it wobbled like a loose door hinge and made typing feel like defusing a bomb in a windstorm. Plus, it was thicker than a grilled cheese sandwich. Corporate users were not amused. Samsung tried to serve glamour and dropped a glittery disaster. The Diva was targeted at stylish women, but ended up looking like a cheap compact mirror from a gas station gift shop. It was shiny, pink, and full of regret. Even Barbie would say, "I'll pass." Minimalist design. To the point of being painfully boring. The C30 was a tiny brick with an LCD display the size of a postage stamp. No curves. No flair. Just a rectangle with numbers. It looked like it came free with a bag of chips. Toshiba said, "Let's go futuristic," and then made a phone that looks like a rejected prop from a low-budget sci-fi movie. The screen was awkwardly small, the body was chonky and stiff, and it had this weird silver plastic that aged like milk in the sun. If a TV remote had a baby with a Game Boy Advance, you'd get the Nokia 7700. It was one of Nokia's first attempts at a widescreen smartphone. Except you had to hold it sideways like a taco. Too wide for your hand. Too clunky for your pocket. It screamed tech ahead of its time, but forgot to look good doing it. Only released in Japan, and thank heavens it stayed there. Bright blue. Weird banana curve. Antenna that looked like a lightsaber stub. It was like holding a Nerf gun to your face while talking to grandma. Even Pokemon wouldn't evolve into this thing. This one was trying way too hard. A music phone with a full keyboard split across both sides of the screen. It looked like a mini boombox with a nervous breakdown. You couldn't type properly. You couldn't hold it normally. But at least it had Mad Street cred. In 2002, for 5 minutes. Never officially launched, and maybe that's for the best. Ran Java OS, not to be confused with Android, and looked like a tech demo snuck into public. Its design was all wrong. Curves in the wrong places, weird shadows, buttons from a microwave. It was like looking into the future, and immediately regretting it. Nokia said rotary phones were cool, right? And made this. The keypad was literally a circle, like someone tried to bring the 60s back in the worst way. Try texting with it. We dare you. And yes, it did make you feel like you were dialing up a spaceship, but not in a good way. Before phones were smart, they were this: chunky, heavy, and with a pull-out antenna that doubled as a fencing sword. Holding this to your ear was a workout. It made bricks look slim, and somehow, people thought this was peak tech in the 90s. Humanity survived. Barely. And there you have it. 15 phones that prove style is not guaranteed in tech. Some tried to innovate. Some tried to stand out. All of them ended up on this list. Smash that like if you survived the rotary keypad. Drop a comment if you ever owned one of these monstrosities. And hey, subscribe for more cursed tech, weird gadgets, and the occasional existential crisis. Catch you in the next one, legends.